2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello everyone, proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles and for Indiana. They've got Turner. Sanders is out there with Kemp. Then it's Halliburton. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Steps back and fires. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here are the Lakers. And comes in a foul shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it's going to be on Miles Turner.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. And the Pacers, Doris, last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
James with it. Last game, 26 points. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Turner. Rebounded by Kemp. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
And he converts the lane.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start giving up high percentage looks. That doesn't typically end well.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
I love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Davis. 3-on-3. Sanders covering. Davis has the open look. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. I'll send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm. Everything clicks. So he said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop them. Guys?
Thank you, David. And now you see the 2K lead. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The fourth spot held by the Lakers.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Pass to Halliburton. Jacks up a three. Not able to get that one. Lakers lead by 6. That's to James. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Davis. A stupendous finish in traffic. Davis has got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Halliburton against James. Halliburton passes to Turner. In the corner, Sanders with it. Shot from the wing. Almost, but it rolls out.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Here's James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And great when you're facing the front of a back-to-back. How much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind, but once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
What the?
And the first one at the line is good.
After suffering a heart attack before his college career even began, to see James playing here and now is special. His story is really inspirational.
And so he hits both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Kemp. That ball, nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton has demonstrated terrific improvement running the offense, especially with how he moves the basketball.
Now here's James. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. To be good play defensively. Here's Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2. It's on Bronny James. Now, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it, and now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
That's good from Halliburton. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Halliburton hits them both.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Count it. Davis has got 10 points.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Halliburton against James. And he could not get them done to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for number 2.
Second team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point game. It is good. 12 points for him.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
A moment here now to see the numbers for him. Back to Halliburton. It's good. It's his second basket. He shared 2 for 4.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes sir.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside Kemp. The rebound by James. Lakers leading by 6. To the paint, here's Davis. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. To the inside. Back to Halliburton. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
James looking it over. Poked away. Halliburton with the steal. Right side Kemp. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Nailed from 3-point land.
Yeah, that's next level stuff from AD. He draws the eyes of the defense and then locates the open man.
Halliburton kicks to Kemp. It's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Kemp's got 7 points. The Lakers in the lead. Outside, James. The pass to Davis. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Broke loose. Leaps for it, and the Lakers with another turnover here.
A chance here to see the numbers for Davis. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 11th in scoring. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. Back to Turner. Pass it to Halliburton. I missed that time. Would have put him up.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
And finish off by Davis.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points for him. Puts it up. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And this is a shot he could definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Lays it in with a pretty alley-oop. And now a 6-point Laker lead.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Sanders. This game he had 10 points. Right at the free throw line. He has Anthony Davis with the rebound. To the middle. Uses both hands to slow it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here is Halliburton. 25 points last year. It's stolen by Davis. Unloads. And the 3 off target. Pacers trail by 8. And there's the try. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
Teams rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Tries from 10. James misses.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
High post him. Davis is up. Some nice passing here by Indiana. James against Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Sanders. And they'll turn over. Knocked off the shot. For a second violation. And the Lakers making a change here. Lakers leading by 8. On the wing, James. He's covered by McConnell.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
High post shot. That's the free fly. And James gets it to go on the assist by Hachimura. James has got 5.
No doubt James can be effective right off the catch if he's gotten himself properly set up.
Toppin against James. Toppin passes to Siakam. Davis looking for an opening. Over Toppin. And the jumper falls for him. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Pass to Halliburton. And oh boy, look at contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. The Lakers #1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking backcourt. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking. Take a break. Take a break. 3 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Russell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line. And so it's the Lakers with it. Leading by 12. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And boy, did they impress everyone with that comeback they had in the fourth. Just stunned that crowd.
Jackson from long range. That doesn't go. He's 0-1 from the field. They double him with Siakam. And Jackson gets it to go.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Mathurin against Hachimura. Outside for Halliburton. It's 3 quarters
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Hachimura, the pass to LeBron. Over Halliburton. And too long on the shot. Pacers trail by 14. Pass to McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Kicks it to Toppin. The shot. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they got Jackson. Hachimura out there with LeBron James. Then it's Russell. And so it's Indiana with it. Following the miss by Rui Hachimura. Back to Mathurin. Dishes at the top. Throw on the clock. Here's McConnell. The step back jumper is good. McConnell's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Pacers. Inside, and he goes strong at the one-handed jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now the pass to Mathurin. Siakam, right side. Now McConnell over Russell. Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Now here's Russell. Scoreless thus far.
Russell, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
It took some time, DB, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Kevin, the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how did he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? Now he's in the perfect spot to play with pace. He's starting to be able to put it on the deck, and now he's got to improve his defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. When a team Doors is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
That one misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Kemp against Reeves. Passes it to Hachimura. The jump hook out again, Los Angeles.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today, ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass?
This one for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot margin of fast 2 for 3. Here's Russell. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Goes up from the top of the key. Fouled in the shot. Smith picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Sanders. Feeds it to Kemp. Makes it off the ball. Kemp's got 9.
Assist from
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Reeves the pass to Russell. Always going after the alley-oop here. Up high and stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down to some thunder. Yeah. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but the versatility in both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. In today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Outside, Kemp. And a miss there on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to McConnell. And here in the second quarter, the action as we approach 4 minutes played. This is the follow-up. Lakers lead by 16. And here is Hachimura. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando. LeBron with the bucket.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And so it's Indiana with it. Following the basket by LeBron James. A baseline J. And once again off the mark by Indiana. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Plays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's McConnell. He's defended by Reed. Throws it up high. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more insane.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Up top, McConnell. He's guarded by Russell. Two on the run. 6 to shoot. For the basket is third after 5 shots.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
McConnell against Russell. McConnell kicks to Kemp. Down low. Sanders inside. Working on James. Doesn't go for him. Los Angeles leading by 22. The pass to Reeves. Off target at the rim.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Los Angeles Boston leads. First personal foul.
The Pacers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Sanders.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one calls for it. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for TJ McConnell. Sanders hits them both. Now here's James. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Hachimura. And the rejection by Sanders. Kemp with it. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. And they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's James. Pocket 6 to the paint. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 18. Knocks it loose. Pass to Sanders. Here's Halliburton. James covering. Shooting foul. And as the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
Well, that he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position.
Take a break.
But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Halliburton hits them both. And so it's the Lakers with it. Outside, James. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the free ball is good. 12 points for him.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's James. Davis kicks to James. For 3. That's it. He's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Oh, nice pass there by James. His teammates really will appreciate his ability to facilitate.
Halliburton against James. Halliburton feeling it out again. Here's Sanders. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
Man, with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be in the driver's seat. I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Sanders. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Kemp. James against Halliburton. Takes it out to James. Shot clock at 5. That's Bensley number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And already with an NBA body, Bronny battling down low.
Toppin up top. He's checked in for James.
Jackson.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. They trail by 18. Just 4 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. He's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy goals.
Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The Lakers #1, the Pacers 4th.
And you can see the communication for both of these teams has been improving. Everybody seems to be on the same page, and that explains those great assist totals.
And he knocks down the first one.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
Hachimura hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Halliburton passes to Toppin. Now, here is Halliburton, guarded by Jackson. And good, and it takes him his spots off the play up and down. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Trying to find Davis. He's got it down. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Jackson.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
Minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Halliburton for 3. Offensive rebound. Toppin can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The offensive rebound. Hachimura. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Some tough offensive sets. They got to run.
Right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum. I tell you what, they've got a nice reservation for him over on the bench. If he keeps this up, 4th turnover already.
Jackson looking around. Turner covering. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Lakers with the rebound.
You know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
I love how he goes after it on those plays.
Halliburton against Jackson. The feed now to Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And finished off by Davis.
Great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
Indiana's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Halliburton against Jackson. To the right side. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so is the Los Angeles Lakers, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 20 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
When you can generate second chance points the way they have, you should have the lead. It's been a massacre on the offensive glass. They're running multiple guys to the window, showing great effort and toughness.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, to win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite, avocado toast.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. He's an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Turner is out there with Sanders. Then it's Halliburton. So that's Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
Nice body control there from James. You get that shot off while taking the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Lets it go. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick and roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. James in the post. He's covered by Halliburton. All alone. And Sanders pulls it down.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Number 4. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pacers have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
Count. 2 shots.
the first one falls. Good on both. Lakers leading by 23. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You got to be ready to play it. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Davis with it. Goodbye, Kim.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots in the game right here.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. James outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Lakers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. A challenging stretch here for Indiana. Here's Halliburton, and the shot goes in. Halliburton has 4 points this quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's James, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles' turn.
Clearly a foul.
For Los Angeles, they've shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice one so far for them.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. right wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. Sanders' shot is good. Sanders has got 7 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
From downtown, and the Lakers with another miss.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
The pass to Hilbert. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's sent back by Kemp. Here's Sanders. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Sanders.
First free throw is good. And Indiana making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James is checked in. Sanders hits them both. Lakers leading by 19 points. James outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. James against Hilbert. To the left side wing. Tipped away. It's deflected. James right side. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, James taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, James. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Lakers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Into the lane, outside for Kemp. It's good for 1 lane. Kemp's got 15.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers will just continue to flow.
And here's James outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back. Always quick with an answer.
Now, here's Siakam. Still yet to score. Here's Sanders. That one good for 2.
Sanders, what he does, I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Lakers leading by 23. From deep, James. And there's the bucket. Stand with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. He's got 23.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they hoped for today.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Lakers, number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
And so it's Indiana with it. Kemp finds McConnell. Back to Kemp. Rebounded by the Lakers. Russell left side. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's now 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
Fade away. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-5 run here. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
So it's the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Lakers. James kicks to Russell. Lets it go with a 3. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Siakam after the basket by the Lakers. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Kemp. Halliburton for 3. You can't get that one.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
The tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Kicks it out to James. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Russell from long range. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Siakam. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
We're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey. I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Halliburton against Reeves. Again, Los Angeles.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 9. Shoots over Toppin and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
McConnell kicks to Siakam. Passes it to Halliburton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reeves the pass to Jackson. Now here is Hachimura. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
You know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Halliburton. Pass to McConnell. Mathurin against Hachimura. Halliburton for three. Good work defensively by Reeves.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's James. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's McConnell. They can't stop the run with that one. LA's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, and nailed 5 of them. Kept alive. Outside for Jackson. And there's the pass to Reeves. And the dunk by Hachimura.
It's not just about the passer. As the recipient of that alley-oop, you've got to have timing and anticipation. Yes, sir, Rui Hachimura.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 17 to the inside. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Toppin. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter. Jackson up top. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Hachimura. It's good. Hachimura's got 11 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
McConnell finds Halliburton. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Hits it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 20 points.
This one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Reeves outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Now, here's McConnell. Looking at his point production, averages almost 11 points a game.
Explosive, above the rim player. Mr. Toppin, have at it.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Reeves. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 29 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Halliburton against Reeves. Halliburton outside. Over Reeves. Can't hit from 12. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one ball went over already. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at Los Angeles. D'Angelo D'Angelo Russell out there with Jackson. Then it's Christian Wood. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Reeves in at the small forward position. Now, here is Russell. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
And it's Mathurin missing. LA's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. On the wing, Reeves. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Jackson misses. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And he makes that one.
And use that body to his advantage. Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Here's Reeves. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Back to Wood. Topping with the steal. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. Up and in on the way.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Now Russell. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
For the Lakers, number 12.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Reeves in the corner. McConnell against Russell. To the middle, Hayes. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Here's Mathurin. Banked in off the glass. Mathurin's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Russell passes to Wood, and finished off by Wood.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Weissman, and finished off by Weissman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And it's Russell at the elbow. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble, the talent is more evenly spread, and obviously it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Now, here is Russell. Wood in the post. Toppin's there. Wood can't hit. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. And here's McConnell. Passes to Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Russell against McConnell. Russell passes to Reeves. Right side, Russell. Weissman with the rebound. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This guy is effortless scorer, outside, inside, in between, dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
McConnell finds Matherin. Shoots from 8. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise the foul.
Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Hayes. And both free throws good for Wiseman. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Outside, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Loads it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Matherin attacking, drops in the layup for 2. Matherin's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Reeves with it. Wood finds Russell. Driving in. He doesn't hit that one. The Pacers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Now, here's McConnell. He started close.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Out to Russell. Wood against Toppin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve in the way the game is called?
I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And he makes the first.
Well, Christian Wood, a guy that we know is a 3-level scorer. It's what earns him minutes on the floor.
The Pacers making a change here. Turner's checked in. All free throws good from Wood.
And what you gotta like about Christian Wood is he's a worker. He gives you that elite effort on pretty much every play, and coaches love that.
McConnell passes to Matherin.
Lakers foul. Number 12. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Matherin. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Matherin hits them both.
Well, when you think about Benedict Matherin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Davis. He kicks to Russell. Back to Davis. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Kicks it to Turner. Hachimura against Toppin. Good work defensively by Hachimura. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Russell. Davis against McConnell. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Russell. Davis has got 23.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
It's Davis on the wing. We've heard some players' doors propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game in the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated. And you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Pacers making the shot. Davis inside, Turner covering. Davis with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Mathurin following the basket by Anthony Davis. Now Mathurin, Turner finds Toppin. Shoots over Hachimura. Again, Indiana.
Well, what made Obi Toppin a lottery pick, that combination of size and shooting, that jumper is nice.
Russell passes to Hachimura. Davis with it. Turner covering. Shoots, and Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 7 now in this quarter.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. Listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
It's always a good sign when the three is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, number 26, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Lakers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. As we're in the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And so here is Indiana, following the miss by Rui Hachimura. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Fires it up. A rebound by the Lakers. Pass to Reeves. So it's the Lakers taking care of business here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight. Says I think an awful lot about this team.
I guess they feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, an outstanding win. What kind of message do you think you sent tonight?
I'm not trying to set a message, just trying to improve every time we get an opportunity to come out on the floor and play. We've been doing some good things the last couple of months, but we still got a lot of room to improve, and hopefully we continue that.
Well, it looks like you're building towards the right ending, man. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K
Else what?
This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next
You
time.
talking about your phone? I don't know what that's my phone. That's probably why.